Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ronald the Peculiar One. A long time ago, I said I would show you where all the locations are to level up. You can level up 6 times in Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this in parts. And I'm going to do my best to edit it all together, so that you don't have to watch me sit there and farm forever. So I'm going to do it in parts, and I'm going to show you the locations. I'm going to do my best, because I'm going to have to basically play the game through and get to each section. I think you can level up in each mansion, to be certain. And there's a couple of other locations surrounding the mansion that you can level up as well. And again, thank you for tuning in and having patience with me. I'll decide how I'm going to edit it as I go. I might just do it where I level up once or twice, and that could be like a part 1, and then I'll continue and do another level up or 2. And that can be like a part 2 video. I think that's what I'm going to do. Something like that. And then just kind of either put them together or just put them up in pieces. I might just put them up in pieces. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Because editing is difficult for me. Because I don't really have a good editing program or anything. So I'll decide as I go. And so let's get started. And again, I can't figure out how to do the floor drop. No matter what I do, it's very complicated for me to do it. So basically, I'm going to play it as I would normally play it. And I'll just make it in parts and put it together. And this is where you first level up from here, and that first village I just started the game with. You level up there, and that's your first level up. And then we'll head to the right from here and continue on, and I'll do one more level up. Farming takes a while, so it can be kind of repetitive. But I think that's how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it in parts. I'll just do like 2 level ups in this video. And you can fast forward it, rewind, pause. I think that's how I'm going to do it. And then I'll do a part 2 showing you where the other locations are. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to play it out. Because I'm not going to play this all the way through in one go. I think I'm just going to kind of just go with the flow of it. So if I can get 2 level ups as quick as possible, and the video won't be so long. If I do this correctly, I should be able to level up before the sun comes back up. It doesn't always work though. It depends on the game. Sometimes the game programming doesn't load correctly, and so you don't get as many hearts, which is also your experience. And the first level up is 100, and it goes by 50s after that, and you can level up 6 times. I thought about using the cheat codes, to just do it, but I think I'm going to show you where to level up. And you can only level up once in each section. So if I level up here, I can't level up here ever again, because the experience points won't show up. I've just been wanting to do this for a while, and I've kind of ran out of content to play right now. I'm waiting for the new Metroid to come out, which is what, December 4th, and I'll play some of that. I don't think there's going to be too many more AAA games for the Nintendo Switch 1 after Metroid comes out. They might have some, but a couple more after that, but probably not. The Nintendo Switch 1's kind of dying now. They moved on to the Nintendo Switch 2. So it's not going to be too much more going on with the Nintendo Switch 1. But Nintendo's going to milk it. Get whatever they can get out of Nintendo Switch 1 before they move on, which they've already started moving on to the Nintendo Switch 2, because you can see on their the Nintendo store or the main site, it's basically nothing but mostly Nintendo Switch 2 games now. When they release games, it's not very many for the Nintendo Switch 1 anymore. So, and Metroid 4 or whatever it is will be on the Nintendo Switch 1 and the Nintendo Switch 2. Of course, the Nintendo Switch 2 has better graphics, better running. Not by much. It's basically like a Nintendo Switch Pro, if you want to look at it that way. And I didn't make the level in time, but we'll check out how close I came. Almost made it. And the L to the right of the E there, it says E0078, and you look to the right, there's an L/00. That L is your level. So what I'll do is go in here and get this. I'm just gonna play it like I normally do, but I'll just do 2 levels, and that'll be the end of the video. I'm gonna do my best to... I'm a little behind, just kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm getting stick drift here. My left stick is sticking to one to the right or to the left. That's why I messed up right there. But I get this. I need 150, I believe it is, for the next whip. That's why I'm going to do this in parts. That way you don't have to watch it as long. Because if I did it all in one video, it would be too time consuming. I don't just do it in parts. And you can decide whether to watch my videos or not. A lot of people don't seem to watch my stuff that much, so I'm kind of realizing that I'm just not very popular on YouTube here, and there's a good chance that I'm also being singled out by the AI garbage on YouTube algorithm programming. So it's the reality of it, but you can't say I didn't make the effort to do my best to improve my YouTube channel. I do a lot of serious content as well. Nobody seems to watch that either, but they'll watch somebody else's. They'll get 80,000, hundreds of thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, even millions. And I do the same thing, my own way, my own take, my own view, my own opinion, but I don't get hardly any views. So, but I do my own thing, and There we go. I got it. Let's see how... I need 150. I'm a little behind here. I should have already had it. And I should have already been moving to get the whip by now. But that's not going to happen. It seems like when I recorded on content for all you guys and gals, I'm always... The game doesn't want to work right for me, so I can do a faster run with it. When I'm not playing it on content, as in recording it for all of you, I seem to do better job, and I seem to go faster. So, but I need to get 50 more. We'll see here in a second. Yeah. We can go ahead and head over there. But that was the first level up. You can do it right here, or you can do it right in the village where you first start the game. That's where you get the level 1. These people are these monsters are a little bit harder at night. And you only get half hearts instead of full hearts. It's better to go through here during the day. It's a whole lot easier. I should be able to get it. I think it's 150. If I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time since I played this. Or it's been a while. I'm rusty again, because... And I did beat all 3 endings, or get all 3 endings in this game. It comes down to how fast you beat it. The faster you beat it, you get the... I think you get the best ending, and then there's just basically, it's the same ending, except they changed the wording a little bit. And I never go into church. I usually never go in there during the day. I don't usually have to. You can just jump over that. I'm not sure if... Yeah, it's fine. Come here! Ooh, there we go. And I should have enough. And just... Basically, I'm just waiting now to get the whip. I can just sit here. You can fast forward it to when the sun comes up. I'm almost certain it's 150. If I'm wrong, then I'm basically waiting for nothing. But yeah, after I get this, I'll move to the right and I'll level up again. The next section. See, I made level 1. You should see L/01. That's a level. Back when I did the walkthrough, I thought it meant how many lives you lost throughout the game. But no. And see how I'm at 9 for the E, which is experience points. I'm gonna need 150 of those. Next. And then once I do that, oops. Once I do that, there we go. Yeah, I'm having stick drift here. So I'm playing with the thumb cross button instead of the stick drift or analog buttons. Yep, it was 150. I lucked out on that. And we'll go to the right and I'll level up again. Right here, I'll start leveling up. Looks like I might be able to do it right here, because it seems like I'm getting hearts right here in this spot. Nope. Alright, let's get out of this. I can just do this. Maybe it'll reset it. No. And basically, you just keep doing this. Come back. And if you check, see, I'm already getting experience points. But it's going to be 150 this time around. So it's going to take a little bit of time. This would be the second section you would level up. Or you could go into the mansion and do it in there if you like. It's kind of repetitive. It's basically you're just farming now. And this would be the second level, like I said. And then we'll move on. And I'll continue playing the game. And you want to pick a spot where they respawn like this, but they won't kill you. You don't want too many to respawn at once. But you want to be able to continue hitting them as many as possible. The quicker the better. See how it's glitching a little bit. And again, there's 6 levels up you can do, which is a total of 7 if you count the one before you level up. And you just keep doing it. And when I get the level up, I'll end the video, maybe talk a couple minutes, and this will be part 1. And then I'll just do a part 2 where I left off, and we'll do another level up. Maybe 1 level up or 2 level ups, depending with the next part, how I feel. And that'll be that. I just want to do something different. The Nintendo Switch 1 is what I'm playing on. It's kind of... I'm kind of getting tired of all those... the basic games. It's kind of ran its course. That's why you see me put just 1 or 2 parts up for any game I do now. I don't usually play the game all the way through anymore for most games. I rarely play a game all the way through anyway, but my content, it's just... I guess it's just not good enough for people. But I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just doing my own thing for my channel. People can like it or they don't like it. It's up to all of you. But the world's getting really, really awful, isn't it? It's not looking good for any of us. A lot of people are losing their homes, or already did. You see how it it glitches up? This is kind of like a dead spot in the programming. It's got a lot of stuff on the screen, so it's kind of glitchy right here. Nintendo games were this way, NES versions. This is a ROM that Nintendo moved over to the Nintendo Switch 1. It might be smoother on the original NES system. But as soon as I level up, we'll move on. I'll start to move on just for a few moments, so you know which direction I'm going, and then I'll end the video, and we'll move on to the next part, another part of the video, part 2, showing you the next part to level up at. You basically level up in each section, and you can only level up once. So after I do this, I can't level up again in this section. It should be 150. We're not even at 100 yet. It takes time to level up, but you only need to level up twice to beat this game. You don't really need to level up 3 times or more, but sometimes I'll level up 3 times before I beat the game, just to make sure I have plenty of energy. That way you don't have to use the laurels or whatever they're called, which gives you temporary invincibility. Yeah, see how glitchy it is? This is how it is. You can tell right when I get to a certain spot it does it. The rest of the time it's smooth. But we're almost done. Almost done. Yeah, I could edit it and skip a lot of this farming so the video would be shorter. But like I said, I have issues with editing because I don't have very good editing software. I got the free version and I have issues with that. So, and I'm not very good at editing because I don't do it enough. If I did it enough, I'd figure it out. But it takes time to figure that stuff out. But so now we got full hearts. Getting the bigger hearts now. We're almost there. I know it's kind of repetitive. I'm just going back and forth and talking. But I gotta do something. I just want to do something different. Yeah, I played this game many different content on my YouTube, but so it's not like different. But I said I wanted to show you where how many times you can level up, show you the locations if you want to do it yourself. It's just repetitive because all you gotta do is stay in that section that you're getting experience points until you level up. So it's kind of, like I said, it's repetitive. It takes a lot of patience and time to do it. But hopefully we'll level up here before it goes back to nighttime, because they only give you half hearts. It's kind of slow going with this one. That's how it is, though. But these parts are just about leveling up. It's not about beating the game. So I'm basically going to go to each section and level up. That's all I'm going to do. We're almost there. Yeah. I'd already level up if they just start giving me hearts. It's like they're being stingy now. Alright, let's see where we are. I need 30 more. Might have been better just to go down and do it. Because these eyeballs ain't... But you don't want to get caught between a bunch of them. Because if you die if you die 3 times or 2 times, you lose all your experience. You gotta start over. In that section. You get to keep everything, it's just you lose all your experience. Let's just move over here more. See if we can just do it right here. Yeah. Probably not the best location. Yep. Yeah, and that's basically it. Once I level up, like I said, I'll just call it quits with it. You had a full heart and a half a heart there because one of them was from the daylight and the other one's from the nighttime. That was kind of funny. They're silly. So basically these are half hearts, so it's going to take even longer now. But you see how the game is glitching? Because there's just too much on the screen. There we go. That is level 2. There's 150. And then we gotta start over, but we can't level up anymore. So you see L/O2. That's level 2. Or actually, when you first start, you get a little bar. And then you level up, get another bar, and then you level up. So basically it's 7 if you count the first bar before leveling up. But that's the first 2 levels. There are 6 levels on this, and thank you so much for watching and bearing with me. I will do another part, and I'll put it up like part 1, part 2, part 3 until I get all the 6 levels ups, and then that'll be it. And I'll decide how far I am in the game. But when you level up, time goes by too quick. So, in order to get a good ending, you have to do it as fast as possible. Since I'm farming to level up, I'm not going to get a good ending anyway, so it's pointless to really beat the game at that point. But if I'm that far along where I'm at the end anyway, I might beat it for the last part. It just depends. But there's 2 parts, so there's 4 more levels. There's 4 more levels, and what I mean by parts was I did 2 levels for this part, and I'll see about doing another 2 in the next part, like part 2. If not, I will do 1 level up in the next part, maybe keep the video down, and then I'll just keep doing it until I get all 6 level ups, and then that'll be it for this type of content. I just want to do something different, and I did say I was in videos back then I was going to attempt to do this and show you where to do it at. And thank you so much for watching, everybody, and bearing with me. If you've made it this far, and you haven't subscribed, please consider. And anyone's channel you go to view their content that's under 1,000 subscribers, please subscribe to their channel. To help them out, it's completely free. It doesn't cost you anything. That way you have a variety of people doing content and encourage them to keep going, because you might learn something from them channels that aren't very popular. It might learn something more on the unpopular ones than the popular ones. So thank you so much. Moving on to the next video, or the next part. You take care of yourselves.